Aloha, my name is Megan Akim, and I am the director for the Miss International Hawaii Beauty Pageant. Here today we have Melody Higa, our current and reigning Miss Hawaii U.S. International. She just also competed in the Miss International Hawaii segment and currently has won that title as well. Welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. Again, I'm Melody Higa. My current title is Miss Hawaii U.S. International 2024.
Nice. So tell us, that part of the pageant, you go to Florida and compete. It's really exciting to travel all the way to the East Coast, right? Talk about your things. What does it look like when you're there? You know, for people in Hawaii, what would they expect if they went and they competed there?
So the Miss U.S. International organization was fairly new to me prior to having this title. I think it's the opportunity to represent the United States of America in the Miss International organization. And so I really didn't know what to expect, but I knew that I had to represent Hawaii proudly across my chest. And so when I got to Orlando, Florida, I had my family there with my 6 luggages that I checked in and we were just ready for the unexpected. And I think that was the best part of it, being able to focus on just taking in every single moment, meeting all of the state delegates and focusing on how can I represent Hawaii and the United States the best to my ability. And so that's really what I focused on.
So here's the question. Was one of those suitcases all shoes?
Oh, it was half. Okay. It was half, and my I didn't tell my dad that I packed 13 pairs of heels, and so when he opened it,
13.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
When he opened it, he was in shock, complete shock. But it was a great experience, and I definitely used all the heels.
Okay, yeah, it's hard to travel in pageantry. It's all about the outfits as well, right? The wardrobe.
Yes.
Did you have fun putting the wardrobe together?
I did. I had so much fun. I think I love to arrange my outfits the night before and lay them out. So I was taking my heels, my earrings, putting them out and kind of arranging a lot of colors, especially because I wanted to represent the rainbow being from Hawaii. So that's something that I really tried to kind of picture in my images.
Oh yeah, the Rainbow State. We are the Rainbow State. So here's another question. Did you remember to wear a flower in your ear?
I did.
Nice.
I had to, even though we woke up at 3 a.m. for our makeup and call time, I had to wear it for our swim call. And so we did a photo shoot in the hotel pool area. And so it was 6:45 in the morning, but wow. I put on my beautiful yellow hibiscus and I was so happy. They all complimented it and they just knew I was from Hawaii. Yeah. It was so special to have people from around the world recognize you because of the flower.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to say congratulations on winning the swimsuit award as well, correct?
Thank you. Yes. Thank you so much.
You made us very proud. Now, this pageant can be a little confusing to the outsiders sometimes because there are 2 crowns to win, right? So do you want to talk a little bit about that since you have been able to actually take home both crowns?
Yeah, so the Miss International Hawaii title is it's the organization, that's what you're trying to accomplish and that's what you're kind of vying for, especially because you can represent Hawaii as its own country, as its own nation at Miss International in Tokyo, Japan. But if you're not able to get that title, then you can go through the Miss Hawaii U.S. International organization, and so there you would represent Hawaii and you would compete at the national Miss U.S. International. And so being able to really represent Hawaii, whether that's nationally or internationally, I think it is a fantastic opportunity, and I would encourage anyone to just take the courage and just be able to try.
Yeah, so you know, that it's always a little confusing because people are like, oh, there's 2 titles. The way I like to say it is, there's the U.S. flag that you can to compete underneath, right? So you go as Hawaii from a state to the U.S. and try to win that American flag and crown, right? Or there's a very special honorary title that only the state of Hawaii has, which is Hawaii is able to stand as a nation. Now, obviously, Hawaii is not a nation, but it used to be. And so it kind of is a nod to our past and our history. And so that would be the girl has a very special role who wins that crown because she competes under the Hawaiian flag. And so that's something that's really cool. So you were so close to getting the U.S. flag and crown. Tell us where you placed or how you placed, excuse me.
I was fortunate enough to place first runner-up.
Okay, hold on.
Very
proud.
Thank you. And I was just so fortunate. I think when I went up on stage and I competed, it wasn't, oh, Melody's competing. It's Hawaii and the people who have supported me throughout this journey. That's what I focus on. And I think that really emanated to the judges. And I'm so fortunate that they saw the work that we did, all of the preparation. It really helped in being able to showcase the best version of myself.
So it really takes a whole team behind a girl who's competing to win a crown. How many people would you estimate were on your team?
Oh gosh.
Is it like 3? Is it 30? Like, I mean, it's such an endeavor, you know. There's so many elements to competing in a pageant. A lot of people in the public don't realize it looks so easy, right? It's so much fun and but no, it's a lot of coordination. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of time, and you know, just in the interview alone, it's not easy to go up to the judges. You know, it's very nerve-wracking. What do you know? Who are some of the most important people in your team, or about how many people would you estimate or part of that circle?
This is definitely a rough estimate, but I would say anywhere from 20 to 25 people. And this is, of course, I'm forgetting a lot of people, but it's the core Miss International Hawaii team. Everyone on that team has been so supportive and just showing unconditional love and support. I also have my family who I was so fortunate enough to have fly up with me. We had about 10 people. We actually had distant relatives come from Georgia and they flew down to Orlando, Florida.
That's cool. That's really
and so we have those type of people. But as you mentioned, like the beauty and like that's just a part of the pageantry. I think my boss at my work is so supportive. He knows that pageant really helped me elevate my public speaking skills and just being able to present myself the best version that I could be. And so knowing that I have support not only in my personal career, but also in my career as well. So that's really, really nice to see. And it really helps me kind of want to pursue this life of pageantry.
All right. So we talked about those things, and I wanted to ask you, what is your reign going to look like for this year? So, you know, until this time next year, when you take the crown and you crown the next queen, what do you want to be known for or remembered for?
I definitely want to represent this bridge as Miss International Hawaii. I think being born and raised in Hawaii, I learned that we're so community driven and we have the aloha spirit kind of spread throughout everything that we do. And I studied in Creighton University in Nebraska, so I was able to gain this like national mindset of having to work with people from around the United States. So that really helped me. And I studied abroad in South Korea and in China. So I was able to gain this global perspective. So really being able to have this aloha mindset, national mindset, and global perspective, I think that's going to be able to help me kind of share our message as Miss International Hawaii, showing how important it is to really perpetuate culture, not only within our own circle, but in our community and seeing the impact that it will make.
And finally, your crowning ceremony, your coronation ceremony is coming up next week or the following week.
Yes.
Are you excited? What are you going to wear? Do you know yet?
I'm so excited. So the gown that I wore for Miss US International, I am in love with the gown. It is silver from head to toe. It's about 10 pounds at least, but it's totally worth it. I think it's everything that I envisioned in a gown. It's elegant, graceful, beautiful. And so I would love to be able to wear that as I'm crowned the next Miss International Hawaii.
Nice. You worked very hard. I'm so proud of you. There were a lot of contestants that were, there who are hoping for this crown. Hopefully they return next year. And for anybody who's interested in doing pageantry, what is something that's unexpected that you're able to achieve for yourself or for you to find that would be a reason another girl who's never done pageants been?
Prior to my pageant experience, I really thought it was all about beauty. There were so many stereotypes surrounding pageants, but I think I became interested because I wanted to share my message, and I took up taiko, which is traditional ceremonial drums, because I wanted to perpetuate my own Japanese culture and the Okinawan heritage. And so performing at these retirement homes, I've realized the impact that I had on so many different people, so many different backgrounds and communities. And I think that's very similar and really aligns with what pageantry is about. You just never know who you'll impact. And I think that's such a beautiful and powerful message. And that's something that I want to share, that you never know who you will impact on your journey. And
Yeah,
so I think that's really important to show that there's so many different people and you have something to offer.
And we're going to look forward to your taiko performance in 2005, correct? So that's going to be really fun to see. And yes, community impact, especially for this particular pageant, is one of the pillars, as well as sisterhood, leadership, and excellence. And to see you already doing that, it's fabulous. So I just want to say thank you for being such a great title holder for both titles so far, making history over here. So yes, she's a double crown queen.
Thank you so much. And I hope you guys follow the journey along on Facebook, Instagram. We have all types of social media at Miss International Hawaii, but also please support Miss Hawaii US International.
Yep. Thank you guys. And did you want to say any other little last thing before we say aloha?
No, I think I'm just so fortunate to be in this position, being surrounded by people who are just showing me so much support, and I'm really excited to be able to represent Hawaii at the international,
Yes,
yes, Miss
the international stage
this coming November.
All right, a lot of work ahead of you. Until next time, September's podcast will be about your coronation. Okay.
Thank you.